Hello, Brett. Thanks, Joe, for sharing this out. I did share it out. I remember to do that this time. Let's see here. How's that looking? That's better. Somebody said they liked this background, my steampunk background. So, yep. Thanks for sharing me out, Brett. Brett. Yeah. Hey, Brett. Thanks, Joe, for sharing me out. I appreciate it. Uh, you know what? Let's do a steampunk theme. Here we go. Get my get my hat on to go with my background. How's that, guys? There we go. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. The only thing I don't have my jacket on. There's the coat goes with this hat, by the way. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Let's see here. Getting set. Man, this thing is so touchy today. There we go. There, now I kind of look like I match my background. Good afternoon to you. Let's see here. Invite. Let's do this. Let's put this up there. And we right click copy. Share it to this page. Paste. Put it out there. Pin. And boom. So there we go. Oh my God, I almost disappeared on that one. See, the hat matches the background. There's a leather coat and everything goes with this hat. Then I have another piece to it right here. And I have another piece that goes to it. So that way nobody could recognize me out there. I could steampunk all the rest of the slide screen. Hi, Joe. Brett, you want to come up too?
Hello.
Yep. That's fine. Went and had we had supper, and so we're all set for the day. Yeah, my wife bought me this cooling thing to go underneath my laptop. Man, that thing's working nice. This thing here, you can put your hands on top. It's not overheating or not hot to touch or anything like it used to be. So,
Right. I don't know how long my StreamYard's going to hold up today.
your phone getting warm? I'm gonna
No,
make
no.
these. I'm gonna
It's
make
actually
these.
not.
It's not. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna go back live today or not, but I decided. Well, I looked and there's really nobody on. I check out the Rileys is on. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
the only
seen
one.
Bill was on.
That's the
I
only
didn't
ones I
get a
really.
chance to go by there.
Yeah, it's the only ones I did see. So, hello, cat lady.
I seen Lady Coach was on earlier.
Yeah, I saw her on earlier too. She was busy. She was on quite a while actually, and I think she was on when I was on for a little while. I was saying too. Then I was sitting around. Boy, these days are going by. You realize tomorrow's already the 27th? Holy crap.
I know.
It seems like was forever getting here. It got here and it's gone.
Um, I'm just praying for the day that they open the borders back up totally.
Yeah, I know. That way
Against this.
you can get your wife over here. I just can't believe they can't. Is your wife a citizen yet or no?
No,
Oh, okay. So she's not hasn't went for the citizenship thing or anything like that when she's over here.
right. She's got to be here before she can file for
Right.
citizenship.
Yeah, she got to be there. And did they require you to get married over here as well, or not really? Because my our friend's son, he had to have two marriages. They had to get married there. Then they had to have proof that they were, they had to stay married for a year or something, and they have proof that they were married. And then when she come over here, they had to have a marriage ceremony here. They required, but
Well,
that was from Japan too.
we will be married in both countries.
Yeah, because that's what they ended up doing, get married in both countries. Then uh, I didn't know if she's had citizenship yet, but I don't know. But her name is Sayuchi Fuchi. I don't know. I got her on Facebook anyway. We call her Sai for short. That's easier than trying to say her full name.
Yeah, that's the name of one of OMJ's daughters,
Is it?
Tyrese,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
the youngest one. Went down very, very nice family.
Yeah. Yeah. So they had to, anyway, they were married like 7 years before she finally, because they were going back and forth. Obviously, she'd come over here and then they go back. Then they go back. Then he come over here for a month or two without her. Then she go back. Then he go back. And finally, they got their paperwork squared away. Now she's living here. They live about 40 minutes south of us.
About 8 to 10 hours north of me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because you're north. I'm north of you too. Because you never think of that
Hmm.
Missouri. You think Missouri's out west. Actually, it's not. It's south and a little bit west of us, right along the Mississippi
Yeah,
River.
actually, I'm west of the Mississippi.
Oh, you're on the west side of the Mississippi then.
The entire state is.
Yeah, that's right. Because you can see the arch in St. Louis, and that's yeah, 'cause that's right on the lake on the river as well. So
Yep.
yeah, I was. I don't know. I got notification stuff I ordered. My wife will have her outfit she wanted next week. Then January I will get the 7th. I think it is. I will get my what I ordered. So, but I want to get like say a soundboard to go with my mic and that. So that's my next thing is get that. I ain't looking at for the sound effects. I don't want that crap. I just want it to be able to adjust my audio a little bit if I need to.
Right. How you
Supposedly,
doing there? Sorry,
go ahead.
I was saying, asking the cat lady how she's doing.
Yeah, because she said hi to us. I wasn't ignoring you, cat lady. I never deliberately. I got a bad habit. I look over at the stream and I see that people comment, and I just keep right on blubbering. I need to be interrupted every now and then. Say, hey, somebody's here. I know better too because people coming in are more important than you and I. So at this
Exactly.
at this point, because you and I,
And
if there's nobody come in here, it would just be a private hangout. I could just turn off the broadcast. We just sit here and chit chat. So,
yeah,
but
I've done that before.
Exactly.
Stayed
It must
behind
be. It
off
must
somebody's
be
stream.
right. It must be Boxing Day in the UK or whatever you call it, because like
It is.
Misty hasn't been nowhere. I haven't seen her in nobody's chats today. Uh, I went. Anna was live today and went over there, and I think I saw her over there for a little bit. Must be on Boxing Day. Did you see her decorations?
No, I didn't. I didn't
It-
get a chance to because I went to. I wound up going to the a Philippine American couple.
right.
They're down here in Arkansas,
Oh,
just a
okay.
half hour south of me.
So did you went and visited them then, or? Or
I went over to their live stream.
okay. That's like I have one of the guys that comes in my channel. He's like 15, 20 minutes away, and we never actually. And he flies drones. I have never actually been to his place and never hooked up with him to fly drones to get with him. It may sound
Um,
strange. Sometimes you get that. You have people really close to you. And did you hear that Northwest Adventures is live as well? Just kidding.
I get
But
notification from both channels,
right.
and I know which one to come to.
Yeah. Well, if you go to either one, I mean, I will eventually find you. Yeah, the Rileys has got 14 people there watching them right now. Yeah, I watched that video that Misty put up, Christmas in front of her pub or whatever you call it. That's kind of cool. I wonder if that's something her family did, or is that something the community did and they just used their parking lot. I mean, that's possible too, because that was a
Well,
lot of work. I don't know if you
then again, it could be the village that she's in too over there.
right, because it,
That
'cause it
could,
was it
just
was
like over here, all the small towns over here, they set up Christmas decorations.
right,
Same thing over there.
right, because it was done at their pub. I ain't gonna play the video, obviously.
Yeah, unless she's here and she gives permission.
Yeah, right there it is. That was done at her pub. Look at all the Christmas lights. You got like a Ferris wheel that goes around. I
Right.
was watching. It's pretty cool. In the back, that's their pub. That building in the background, but you can see that Ferris wheel and everything. It's kind of cool.
It could have
Yeah,
been the village that did that.
yeah. In because their pub is decorated too. It almost um, uh, looks like a ship. From a profile, she must have went over there with her cell phone and recorded or something. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, I don't want to play. I don't even want to risk. You know,
Copyright.
eh, copyright of any kind. Even if she was to say it'd be okay to play it, sometimes YouTube doesn't. You know. So thank you. Thought I'd do something different. This is steampunky. I did a live stream one time with the steampunk gear on. I had the top hat, the leather coat. I had everything on. I did a whole live stream from that. This is the background from it. But yeah, it's been these days are just whipping by. my Jeep wouldn't start. I had to go out and jump start it for some reason. It's got a brand new freaking battery, and I go out there, click, 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 click. The battery was dead. So I got it running, let it
Well,
run.
what do you expect? Look how far north you are.
Yeah, but it's been setting only a couple days, 3 days at the most. But normally it starts right up. So uh, I put a new battery in it about a month ago, 5 weeks ago. So
Well, what I'm saying, the temperatures up there have been at or below zero
yeah,
overnight.
that's very true.
And car batteries are not designed for that temperature.
Right. See here, we got 3 on this page. I wonder whose the other 2 are. And we got 2 watching on Northwest Adventures page.
And nobody's commenting.
Nobody's commenting. Brett would get mad. I've been in his live stream. I told him one day, I was one of them guys that just watches, and he gets mad. But it is, if they want to, comment, they're welcome too.
Well, I've told many streamers, um, focus on your stream. Don't go to somebody else's. You're going to cause them to lose watch hours, and you're going to wind up losing watch hours also.
Right. Oh yeah, I did that once. I was over here chit chatting with somebody, and somebody I support was live streaming too, and I didn't realize it. It was one of the ladies. So I was over here doing this, and I was watching her. I had her live stream going too in the background. So I mean, I wasn't rebroadcasting where everybody could see it, but because you don't want to do that either. But I was running, at least giving them watch time.
Right. But what you wound up doing, because this comes from YouTube.
Right.
They pick up those algorithms. You're doing a live stream. They're going to wind up taking hours away from you for being on their live stream on somebody else's
Right. Exactly.
at the same time you are.
Now this
And
is
that
the
comes from YouTube.
right. This is the first time they limited my monetization on my for a live stream. That just means they don't know what
Yeah, I noticed.
ads. That just means they don't know. I've appealed it. The ads will start running now. Normally, I've
Well,
used the same title all the time.
I noticed when I came in, when you started your stream, there was no ads.
Right. YouTube and text streaming know-how that could be the very reason why they limit it, because I put streaming in it. Normally, I just put YouTube tech everything,
Right.
but the description it says streaming, and I mean they usually end up monetizing it when it's all said and done. So, to be honest with you, monetizing your live stream, it's not a big deal because all it takes is one good super chat, and it pays more than what you get for off YouTube for doing it. But I just do it because it's there. So, because right now it says I got one watching. So,
And
well,
that's probably Cat Lady.
it says, oh, we're coming back up with people now. It's going 1, 2, and 3. They're coming back up. But yeah, Cat Lady is out here. Yep, Cat Lady's still here. But yeah, it's been kind of a fast, strange day. It's one of them days that I got my computer all set up down here, so I'm gonna probably leave it set up tonight. Not break it down, take it upstairs. But it's hard to believe this is Saturday. I lose track of the freaking days now. It's just unbearable. You think, okay, it seems like it's a weekday, but it ain't.
Well,
I'm thinking next weekend I'm going to take a ride up to our house. I don't know if my wife is going to go or not. I'm going to take a couple drones with me, and we'll have to take some food up. If she wants to go up, we may stay overnight, but I'll have to take a computer, obviously. But go up there and check things over. But also the idea of going up there on the weekend that's why I don't live stream much in the weekends, is because of and especially in the summertime, I am so busy up there. There's so much going on that I can't live stream. Hey, Pinoy Ahoy! Congrats on the drone. I actually saw your Christmas thing when you got it. You got the Mavic Mini, Pinoy. Congrats. You need to come up sometime. And if you don't know how to properly set it up, come up and see me, and we'll do we'll talk you. I'll talk you through everything, all the steps you got to do. Obviously, you've flown drones before, but there are certain things that you want to do to that drone before you even put it in the air. So you do not. What's that? I do not. You do not know how to work it, or
Pinoy, if you want to come
oh
up, brother, I'll step
oh
down.
oh maybe tomorrow. Well, that's fine, Pinoy. If you want, you know, my friend, you're welcome. I don't do this for everybody, but info do not know how to set it up. Okay, Pinoy. You're at work. Oh, he's at work. Uh, I will do a live stream tomorrow, Pinoy. And if you want to have the drone, do this for me between times. Don't do anything else to it. Charge all the batteries in the hub. Charge everything. Charge the controller up. Have everything charged up. Get the DJI Fly app on your phone. Do that. Charge the batteries. Then we'll come up here, and if Joe's available too, he can come hang out for moral support, and we'll do a step by step, and I'll help you set it up, because you gotta calibrate the IMU. The compass you won't be able to do in your house, but you gotta do the IMU. I'll talk you through how to do the compass. You have to take it out in your yard away from everything to calibrate the compass, and make sure you got a good SD card, because what you're going to do, always format the SD card in the drone. Don't do it on your computer. You want to format it into the drone. So if you come in tomorrow, if you do those steps, get the app on your phone or whatever you're going to use, charge the controller up and the 3 batteries using that hub. Charge those things up so it's fully charged, because that's the biggest thing, is getting everything charged up. Then we'll go through there and I'll talk you through, i.e. using mine as well, how to set up your IMU. You got to program the IMU in it, inertial management unit. What that does, that's like for position holding. The IMU will adjust the forward and backwards inertia of the drone, as well as side to side, and how it reacts to your controller. So all that has to be set up. The IMU. Your first flight, you're going to have to take it out in your yard and program the compass. It only takes it's called a dance. Basically, you take the drone out in the yard, you go calibrate the compass. You hold the compass in the center. You pick a spot in your driveway, whatever. You walk around it, hold the pivot around the drone as it's staying there. Then it's going to have a little screen that's going to tell you to hold the drone upright. You do it again, it'll say compass calibration successful, and that's all you got to do. But there's a little bit of work at first. You just don't charge the batteries and take the compass and put it in the air. You got to get the app on your phone, obviously. It's called DJI Fly, and it'll be a gray icon you're looking for.
He says he's already got it.
Okay, he's got it? Okay. Because you have a good SD card. Okay, because what we'll do, I'll talk you through. You put that SD card in there. We'll format the SD card in the drone. You always want to format it to the drone. I have a video that I was going to put up. I did not do that, and the picture is stuttery when the drone's flying. It's shaky because I formatted it in the computer and did not do it in the drone. You format it in the drone. That's where it needs to be done. So that's why you got to format your SD card. I'll talk you through it, because what I'll have to do is I'll have to fire mine up here and do the same thing so that I can jog my memory and tell you the right steps. But there's takes about an hour charging the batteries and to get the app in your phone and calibrate the drone, set the drone up. Once you do that, you'll be fine. If you go further than 50 miles away from your house, every time you do that, you got to recalibrate the compass in it. So especially if you take it to the Philippines, you definitely got to recalibrate the compass. And I would definitely double check the IMU in it when you get over there, because of the distance you'll be going. That's the two things you'll have to redo when you get over there. But those two steps are fairly easy, straightforward. So, but you need to do the IMU as well as the compass if you travel further than 50 miles away from your existing home. And hello, Gemma. And
hello there, Grace.
Yeah, Brett's here still. Hello, Brett. Thanks. Oh, that was from one of my. Oh. Well, you can be on your laptop, Brett. Panoy. We can do it. You can just come up here like what he like. What's his face? J3 here. See there, I forgot his name already. And we just sit here on the screen and talk through it. And I'll do some screen shares and show you how to do it. So it's easy. Yeah. The only thing you won't be able to do in the house is the compass. The compass you'll do outside the first time you take it out and fly it around. That's super simple to do the compass. But once you do those steps, the drone won't practically flies itself. So yeah, you're not going to fly the drone in the house. All we're doing is going to set the drone up. Your initial flight, you take it out. You're going to take it outside when you calibrate the compass and fly it. So, but everything else we got to do, the drone doesn't have to be flown around the house. It'll have to be powered up, as well as the controller and the app. But you don't have to. It doesn't. You don't have to have the props running. So everything's done in the house. Yeah, yeah. If you travel more than 50 miles, like the Mini I got here. Okay, it's set for here. I take it up north, which is about 96 miles from here. I have to calibrate the compass when I take it up there. So it's really simple. It takes you about 30 seconds. So it's not a big deal. The biggest thing is just the initial setup to make sure you do it properly. That way you don't have issues with it. So once you get past all that, I mean, you'll like it. It's a great little guy. It flies well. I'm actually, I still got a Spark sitting here, and I'm actually amazed how well it did fly at the first time. Yeah, it looks like a little Mavic Air 2 is what it looks like. I run filters on mine. I got a filter that connects on mine. So, yeah.
That
I
sounds like my
I
stream.
flew my mini 2,500 feet away with no problems. But I fly like almost like an FPV pilot, because I put the drone in the air. I don't watch the drone. I trust the telemetry, the altitude and distance and speed. I just watch my screen and I fly around, watching the screen. That's how I fly. I can hear the drone. You can hear the drone too, obviously, but I just make sure I get higher than the highest object around me, and I just watch the screen and fly the drone around. So I've flown, like, say, 23 to 3,000 feet with no problem. Our property, if you saw those uh, videos on here flying over our property up north, I can fly that whole thing with that drone with no trouble. It does well. Oh yeah, there is a return to home, but you got to make sure, which I'll talk to you that you set that, because you're going to have to set that up for here when you go to the Philippines. You got to set up your altitude, return to home altitude higher than the highest object you're flying around there. And if you go in the Philippines, say you're in a little valley and you're flying, and you maybe have to be at 170 feet, 200 feet to clear everything. You got to reset your return to home. Even if you're flying low, say you fly low and you lose it, you want to hit the return, it's going to climb up to 160, 170 feet, then it's going to fly back, and it's going to hover over your head and start coming down. So you got to set it higher than the highest object you're flying around over there. Just like if you're at home, I think in one of your videos you were flying from your house down that roadway. You saw the tree. I saw the trees. So you're going to have to return to higher your altitude, 20 to 30 feet higher than the highest trees. What I do, just to give myself a little buffer. Uh, so, yeah, I tend not to use the return to home button only if I have to. That's when I get lazy. But when you record, Pinoy, when you start using it, set it up for 2.7K, because you got 2.7, 1080p, and 720 with that drone. You're going to want to, how I do my shots with a drone is I go 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. I stop recording. Then I'll set up another shot, 1,000, and I'll count to six again, because that's when you stitch them together. You'll get shots where it's flying, then all of a sudden there's a different view, then it's flying on. That way, you almost do not have to edit your videos if you do that. If you say, like, when my videos I did flying at dam, I did them in 6 second intervals. That's how I did that, and that was the one that's up there. No, it was done with the Air 2, but I do have a shot of one of my videos was done with the Mini. And also, there's going to be an update that has to be done in that. So you're going to want to have that in your house, because you're going to have a Wi-Fi signal to update that drone. There's going to be an update for the controller and the drone. I guarantee you that's going to have to be done. So all that will be done when you get time. We'll go through all that tomorrow. It'll take. We'll just hang out and we'll take care of it, and people can learn as well. So
Yeah, if I
it's got 34 minutes of flight time. So realistically, about 28 minutes. So you can fly half that out and half back if you're brave enough. So, would you say, Joe?
if my StreamYard crashes out, I'll just stay down below
Okay, I understand.
because it sounds like it's trying to uh, shut down on me again.
Oh, is it? Is it StreamYard itself or your phone doing it?
Yeah, StreamYard itself.
Okay, because supposedly they just did a some kind of update. StreamYard did. That's why I was having trouble earlier. Since whatever they did.
Well, StreamYard is not designed for mobile.
Okay, we'll set it up. Say, what time would work for you, Pinoy? 1:30, 2 o'clock, whatever you want to do. We'll set it. I'll set it up accordingly to make sure I'll be on here. Whatever time would work for you, I can work around it. Should be free all afternoon. Okay. All right. Can you do like 12:30, 12 between 12 and 1? If you can do it then, I'll come online for that. But beforehand, just go ahead, charge all your batteries and charge the controller. Do that step now. That way, because you're going to burn up at least 1 bar. Okay, that'll work. You're going to burn up 1 bar of power getting the drone ready, and there's going to be some updates that we're going to have to look for as well on it before you fly it. There's probably mine's already had updates done on it because they had a few updates, and I'm going to assume that may or may that may have had them done, but they may be another one. So okay, you got everything. The batteries are all set. Good. Because don't put a battery in the drone until you're ready to fly it either. Then we'll do that. Then I'll talk you through and everything you need to set it up. Got to check for updates, programming the IMU, and the compass. I'll talk you through that when you go outside. Oh, you should be able to do it. The update's easy. It'll just ask you, then it'll talk you through to download it. It's all in the app. It's real easy. It's geared for third grade education. No, it's simple. It's not going to take you that long. If I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, those little drones. There's a lot more to them than just putting them in the air. They ain't like the $50 ones you can buy here and there.
Hey, Claude, I'm going to step down. Sounds like my StreamYard's wanting to break up on me.
Okay.
Because every other word from what I've been hearing from you has been garbled.
Okay. I only got a few up here anyway, so I may end up in this in this live stream a little early today, just because I just want to come on and see what's going on. But I think I did that third grade twice. Oh, so you should be double as smart than me at Pinoy. Yeah, it won't take that long. We get all those steps done. They should be all good to fly it. You'll like that drone, Pinoy. Don't even deal with the prop guards. You don't need to deal with those prop guards whatsoever, because I put mine on and flew it once with them, and I don't even know where they're sitting at. I think they're sitting behind me. I don't even use them. I never put prop guards on it. So, but I hand catch a drone. I don't land it on the ground, especially if you're flying in the winter on the snow. Keep your batteries warm. Keep them in your shirt pocket or whatever. Grab if you got a car mat. Yeah, I don't like them either. If you got a car mat or something, take something out there and lay in your driveway to set the drone on. Don't set it in the snow, on the cold snow. Okay, I do that too, and set the drone on if you don't if you want, you can set it on a car mat or something you drive. If you hand catch, you don't need that stuff. I just go like this. I hold my fingers just like this. I put my finger underneath it and I pinch the side. I rest the drone on these two fingers and I grab it like so. And I've never got my fingers into the prop. And when I go to release, I just go release and go like this, and it takes off my hand. So I just go like this. Then I use these two fingers to hold the drone, and I use this one to support the body. That's how I land, and that's how I catch it. That's how I catch it, and that's how I fly it the same way. Take off the same way, just like that. I pinch these two fingers to hold it. Even my big drone, that's how I do it. Uh, don't point the drone down. The worst thing you can do is catch it and turn it down to where the motor shut off. What you want to do is you hand catch. The sensors will pick up your hand. Once it does that, the motors will shut off on their own. If you turn it down, you're forcing that IMU unit, and that puts a all right, Joe, that puts strain on the IMU unit. You're better off catching it, and the sensors will pick up your fingers. Even that has sensors on the bottom, and it'll shut off on its own. Let it do it that way. Don't turn it and let the drone shut off. That's actually hard on them. There's people on here I've seen do it on these videos, and you go to anybody that flies a drone a lot, they'll tell you that's a big no-no. That's hard on the electronics in the drone. That is designed if it was to crash and turn upside down, it would shut it off. But typically hand catch it, the sensors will get your hand, and the wait, and the propellers will stop and shut off on its own. So yeah, don't point it down. That's hard on them. That's hard on the IMU unit and everything else. So yeah, let it shut off on its own. That's the most important advice I can get you. I see people do this and they'll turn it and they go, and it shuts off. Well, that's actually really hard on them. So you don't want to necessarily do that. You want to let it shut off on its own, basically. So yeah, that's the best advice I can give anybody. Don't force them over. Don't just turn the drone upside down and let it sideways and let it kill. That's actually hard on the motors. It's hard on the IMU, the speed control, which is in the IMU. That's all hard on that stuff. So you basically just want to let it shut off on its own. Yeah, I see people doing that all the time, and I cringe. I just go like this, and it comes down and land it. Just hold the stick down like you're going to land it. When it lands in your hand, just keep holding the stick down, and it just shuts off. So, yeah. If you want to keep that drone working for a few years, that's the best advice. And don't put any accessories on it, especially you're taking it over there, because if you take a penny, for example, take that drone, set on a table, put a penny on there. That's 250 grams, the weight of one penny. Yeah, point it front down. That's the same thing. That's the same thing as turning it upside down. That's a safety is built in if they crash. Better off just hold the stick down, and eventually it just shuts off. Let it do it that way. It's better on the drone, better on all electronics in it and everything else. Hello, my babe. Yeah, you turn it sideways like this, it goes, and it just quits. That's actually really hard on them. Yeah, don't even. I don't know. I keep harping on this. Yeah, I cringe when I see videos of people doing that. That's only in an absolute emergency. Say if it's coming in and you maybe hit something that's got a damaged prop, I would do that. Where it looks like it's vibrating and shaking, I would do that. But if it's still flying good, no. What I do, see right here, it is the same one you got. We'll get the little guy out. Now mine has options on it. I got skins on mine and everything else. Okay. When it's coming in, this is how I do it. See where my fingers are? just like that. See how my fingers are supporting? I got my finger up here supporting the front, my two, but they're below propellers. When it comes in, just like that. See what I'm doing? Then they'll catch it. Well, you got sensors right here. These will pick up your fingers. These sensors will pick up this finger when it comes in, and these sensors will tell it it's on the ground, and it'll just shut the motors off. See how my fingers are right here, and if you was to tip it up, see the sensors? They line up with my knuckles basically. So just like that is how I do it, and I take off the same way. I keep my fingers below the props, just like that. Because right here, this is the what you got right here. And what I do is I got right here. That's a filter that goes on it. If I can get it on there, it'll be all set. Just like that. Right there's my filter installed. Hello, Ann. How are you? Yeah, right there it is. I got these Pinoy put on it, but mine is registered. These keep the crap out of the motors. This is an option. They're only like $10. Those little red caps, you can see them right there. And it keeps all the craps out of the propellers. But I have this drone registered where you don't have to register it, but I do. So I'm overweight. I already know it. And also, if you're listening in Pinoy, this is the one for your charge hub right here to charge the main hub up. I got a second one. Everybody has extra cell phones. I got a second one, so I have two of these in there. This is what I charge the controller with. This is what I charge the battery hub. This only works. This will charge the battery hub. This will not. But I use this to charge up the radio. So I keep two because they give you two cables. So that way I can charge the controller and the hub up at about the same time. So this one is this one here says DJI on it is strictly for the charge hub. This one is for my controller. And I just keep them both in there. So that way I can charge both. So I'm overweight too. My drone is actually overweight because I put skin on it, and I'm running a filter and those motor covers. So, but I guarantee you, if you was to put all that stuff on there, unless the local police have a scale in their truck, and they're not going to bother you. The only way they would bother you, say if you're flying a drone and buzzing your wife or some people in the park or whatever with it, they would probably say something. But if you're flying it properly, they're not going to bother you. So, yeah, plugged wire, and you can actually take that outfit. You can plug your cell phone in and charge it off that hub as well. You can plug it in. What I do. I don't charge the controller. Okay, here's the battery hub. I go like this. See there, we're fully charged. There's the three batteries. You can plug right here. You can plug your phone wire and you can charge your cell phone. Yeah, you can also charge your controller off there. But what I do is I choose, they give you extra wires, because right here's the controller. In the kit, they give you double wires, right? They give you 2 sets of wires. So what I do is I take one of the wires, plug into here for the phone. That way I'm not taking juice out of my batteries. So then I take this like that. There we go. See, now I can charge my controller from plugging it in. I can charge it in my house. Then I have this one right here to charge the hub up, just like so. That way I am not taking power out of here to charge my controller. I am actually leaving this hub alone. I am charging my controller with this alone. So that's what I do. So that way you're not taking juice away from the batteries. My batteries are always fully charged that way. So it's just a matter. Everybody has a cell phone, so everybody's got one of these laying around. Just take your extra one and put it in there. That's all you got to do. And that way you can, you're not disturbing the power in your battery hub. It is strictly for your drone to fly on that way. You know, like I say, right here it is. Now I'm not touching any juice out of these batteries to charge the controller. I am charging this, and these are strictly going to be flying the drone. You know, so I don't have to take this to charge a controller. I can have it on its own separate setup. That's why I carry 2 of these, if that makes sense. That way, like I say, I'm not disturbing this. This is fully charged. That's why I carry 2 of these little transformers. I got the one that comes with a drone, plus I put one extra one in there because everybody has a couple of these floating around, and I just keep both of them in there. That way I charge. Okay. That way, when I go to fly my drone, these batteries are fully charged. I don't have to worry about them being at a, down a bar or whatever. So. And stop being that way. You're not. You're a nice person, Ann. She always does that, Pinoy. She's always being that way. She shouldn't be. So I'm going to fire this up tomorrow, Pinoy, around noon Eastern time, my time, and just look for the notification. I'll probably come down here about 11 o'clock, and I'll do a setup time a countdown time for the live stream. That way you can just click on a reminder if you want, and then you come in and just have your drone ready. You can have your app fired up on your phone, have everything powered up. Then we'll go through all the steps. All right, then I'll see you then. So, guys, I've been here almost an hour now. I'm going to back out of here, and I think check out the Riley's is still on. I'm not sure. Let's go check out and see who's out there. Maybe we'll go. I'll stick some people if you want. Oh, hey, OK Dogan is on. Do you guys want to do a Drone FX raid and go over and hit OK Dogan? If I put a link in the chat and say hello to him, OK Dogan is live right now. I've never raided this guy. I'm going to put his link in the chat. You guys want? Head over to OK Dogan, Ote Dogan, so however you want to say his name, and let's go raiding. Just say Drone FX raid or Drone raid. He is live right now. He looks like he's live. he's live right now. So if you guys want to head over there and say hello to him, and just say Drone Raid or something. He's over there right now. So we never rated him. I never have rated him yet. So he's here right now. He's live. So I'm going to move there right now. I'm going to hit the like button while I'm over there too. So guys, head on over to OK Dogans, that link I just put, and just say Drone Raid or something. So I'll see you guys later, and if nothing else, I'll pop over there and say hello as well. So head on over there, guys, and I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.